Assumption 3. Data scientists are unicorns who have all the skills needed for these activities. We have assumed that data scientists, those trained in and focused upon the development and coding of models, are also able to perform all the other tasks that are required for full implementation of those models. In other words, we think they are unicorns who can do it all. But such unicorns don't exist at all, or exist only in small numbers. Data heads who not only understand the rudiments of data science, but also know the business, can manage projects effectively, and are excellent at building business relationships will be extremely valuable in data science projects. They can be productive members of data science teams and increase the likelihood that data science projects will lead to business value. Assumption 4. You need to have a really high quantitative IQ and lots of training to succeed with data and analytics. A related assumption is that in order to do data science work, a person has to be very well trained in the field, and that a data head requires a head that is very good with numbers. Both quantitative training and aptitude certainly help, but becoming a data head argues, and I agree, that a motivated learner can master enough of data and analytics to be quite useful on data science projects. This is in part because the general principles of statistical analysis are by no means rocket science, and also because being useful on data science projects doesn't require an extremely high level of data and analytics mastery. Working with professional data scientists or automated AI programs only requires the ability and the curiosity to ask good questions, to make connections between business issues and quantitative results, and to look out for dubious assumptions. Assumption 5. If you didn't study mostly quantitative fields in college or graduate school, it's too late for you to learn what you need to work with data and analytics. This assumption is supported by survey data. In a 2019 survey report from Splunk of about 1,300 global executives, virtually every respondent, 98%, agreed that data skills are important to the jobs of tomorrow. 81% of the executives agree that data skills are required to become a senior leader in their companies, and 85% agree that data skills will become more valuable in their firms. Nonetheless, 67% say they are not comfortable accessing or using data themselves. 73% feel that data skills are harder to learn than other business skills, and 53% believe they are too old to learn data skills. This data defeatism is damaging to individuals and organizations, and neither the authors of this book nor I believe it is warranted. Peruse the pages following this forward, and you will see that no rocket science is involved. So forget these false assumptions and turn yourself into a data head. You'll become a more valuable employee and make your organization more successful. This is the way the world is going, so it's time to get with the program and learn more about data and analytics. I think you will find the process and the reading of Becoming a Data Head more rewarding and more pleasant than you may imagine. Thomas H. Davenport, Distinguished Professor, Babson College, Visiting Professor, Oxford Said Business School, Research Fellow, MIT Initiative on the Digital Economy, author of Competing on Analytics, Big Data at Work, and The AI Advantage. Introduction. Data is perhaps the single most important aspect to your job, whether you want it to be or not. And you're likely reading this book because you want to be able to understand what it's all about. To begin, it's worth stating what has almost become cliché. We create and consume more information than ever before. Without a doubt, we are in the age of data, and this age of data has created an entire industry of promises, buzzwords, and products, many of which you, your managers, colleagues, and subordinates are or will be using. But despite the claims and proliferation of data promises and products, data science projects are failing at alarming rates. To be sure, we're not saying all data promises are empty or all products are terrible. Rather, to truly get your head around this space, you must embrace a fundamental truth. This stuff is complex. Working with data is about numbers, nuance, and uncertainty. Data is important, yes, but it's rarely simple. And yet there is an entire